What up, everybody? It is your girl, the Tan, back all up in your screen space to tell you the 5 reasons why I will not be visiting a natural hair salon. Let's jump right into it. I know my hair looks a little different. I'll tell you about that at the end of the video. Reason number 1, they lie about their abilities. Every natural hair salon advertisement I've heard, I'll give you the silkiest, the most luxurious press out, blow out, flat iron, and your hair won't revert back for the first 3 washes and you'll have no damage. Lies. Lies and deceit. I'm sorry, if my hair doesn't revert back in water, you did something I didn't tell you to do. 2. Anytime you apply heat to your hair, anytime you apply heat to anything, it changes the chemical makeup of that thing. Whether it's heat to plastic, heat to food, hence why we use heat to cook our food. It changes the chemical compounds of that food, making it easier to digest, in theory. So if you apply heat to your hair, whether it's just a low heat blow drying, you'll notice that your curl pattern, if you do that on the regular, you'll notice that your curl pattern will change. If you even just do that one time and don't ever do it again, you'll notice that part of your hair is a little bit different than the rest of your hair. This is because heat changes the protein compound of your hair. So, the protein makeup of your hair. So, even if they only apply low heat with a blow dryer to blow out your hair is technically damaged. So, that in itself is a lie. Then a lot of them say, oh yeah, girl, I do all types of natural hair. And then you walk up in there with your 4C hair and they're like, girl, I didn't say like African hair. You know, you get that confused look like, Which brings me to number 2. They don't ask your opinion about your hair. Now, I've had the same 4C hair my entire life. I've had these hairs on my head my whole life. I've been doing this hair on my head not my whole life, because of course my mom and dad did my hair. Well, my mom did my hair until I think I was in high school. I think I started doing my hair in high school. Yeah, high school, middle school, I can't remember. But anyway, so from that point on, I've been doing this hair, okay? So I think I would know more about my hair than you would, stranger that I've just met today. So, you think if they have that confused look that they would ask you, hey yo, in the past when you've gotten such and such done to your hair, how did the stylist do that? I think it's educational for them to ask those things. Because you can't possibly know my hair. You don't know me. Case in point, I used to get, back when I used to get relaxers, I used to tell the lady every month, I used to get a relaxer every month, every 4 weeks. I know, craziness, right? But I would tell the lady, hey, you got to pull the relaxer all the way to the ends of my hair, because if you don't, my hair is going to curl back up on you. My hair is defiant. She's like, well, if your hair has already been relaxed, then it's not virgin hair, and we really shouldn't put relaxer on non-virgin hair because that could be really damaging to your hair and it can cause your hair to break off. And I was like, all right, say what you want. And she was like, we're only going to relax the virgin hair. And I'm like, okay. We get to that shampoo bowl, you're going to be looking real crazy. And that's what happened. We got to the shampoo bowl, and she was looking foolish. I was like, I told you, you got to pull it all the way out to the end. Another stylist experience. I told the lady, I came in for a flat iron. She was washing my hair. My hair was waving up like it normally does. And she was like, oh, your hair has a pretty wave to it. And I was like, thanks. She was like, when's the last time you got a relaxer? I was like, 2 weeks ago. Her eyes got big, right? I told her, I was like, after she got through shampooing and she was deep conditioning, she was telling me that she was going to blow dry my hair. I was like, ma'am, you don't want to blow dry my hair. What you want to do is wrap my hair, set it, put me underneath the dryer, then take me out from underneath the dryer in about an hour and a half, and then wrap my hair the other way and put me back underneath the dryer for like 30 minutes, and then flat iron my hair. And she was like, that just sounds really tedious, and I know you're kind of in a hurry, which I wasn't. I wasn't in a hurry. She was like, we're just going to blow dry your hair. I was like, okay, you're going to be looking real foolish. So, because she thought since you got a relaxer 2 weeks ago, it shouldn't be that bad, right? So she goes, she blows dries my hair. I have this huge, ludicrous afro from, you know, that video Move, where he was sitting on the car and he had the huge afro. That's what my hair looked like. And I'm looking in the mirror like, lady, I told you. Again, I've had this hair a lot longer than you have. Listen to me. Which brings me to number 3. Hold on, I gotta look at my notes. Yes, they do what they want to do regardless of what you say. So, in these 2 case scenarios, these 2 stylists decided that they were going to do what they wanted to do with my hair regardless of my opinion. Now, I've also come across a stylist who I asked for a hairstyle and she gave me a totally different hairstyle. And I was like, this is not what I asked for. So, I went into the salon. I went in for a wash and flat iron. She was like, well, pick a hairstyle out of the book. I was like, okay. So I picked a hairstyle out of the book. It was a layered cut. Really simple layered cut. I was like, I just want the layers. I don't want the color in it. I just want the layers. So she goes, she washes my hair. She sets it or whatever, and she's going to do the cut, right? So she's like coming through my hair. She's cutting, and she's cutting, and she's cutting. And I'm thinking it's okay because I've never got my hair cut beyond a trim before. And then the guy that I was dating at the time, he's sitting there, and he's looking like, and that's when I got nervous. I'm like, what? Why is he looking like that? So then I like side eye the mirror and I see that she has lobbed off a whole heap of my hair. When I walked into the salon, to make a long story shorter, when I walked into the salon, my low ponytail was about that long. When I walked out of the salon, the same low ponytail was about that long. Then, when she turned me to the mirror after she got finished bumping my hair, she turned me to a mirror and it was literally a mushroom that stopped right here. It was like a center part mushroom. I was looking at her like, then, this is a bonus reason, because they like to blame their mistakes on you. Then she said, well, your hair wasn't long enough to do that hairstyle to begin with. So if you would like to pick another one, you can. If it wasn't long enough to do that, then why did you cut it? Which brings me to number 4. I don't trust them. I don't trust hairstylists because they tell you whatever they got to tell you to get you in the chair so that they can do whatever it is that they're going to do. And they don't really have, well, I won't say a lot of them don't really have a regard for your hair past this hairstyle. Like, they just want you to walk out of the salon and be happy so you can post on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or whatever that such and such did your hair and it's fly, so that they can build their clientele, which I understand. And if you damage my hair, I'm not coming back to you. Like, a lot of them think, oh, well, if you experience a little bit of damage, then you'll think to yourself, hey, I got to go to the salon so that they can correct this damage so that they can grow out my damaged hair. Psych! Not me! I'm not coming back to you! Get the heck out of here! No, ma'am, no, sir. Not doing it. Which brings me to number 5, which is the same as number 4. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. It's like they sell you on, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that, and rarely deliver, which is my problem. Even with people that do braids, they're like, oh, yeah, I do natural hair all the time, I can braid your hair, and then they pull out that rat tail comb. Who hair you finna detangle with a rat tail comb? Not this head. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So, these are the 5 reasons why I will not be stepping foot into a natural hair salon throughout my entire natural hair journey, and you can bet me on that. For real. For real. So, which brings me to this style on my head. This is my first attempt at some single-ease twists. It turned out okay. I think with practice, I'll get a lot better at it. It's been about a week, so my edges, as you can see, are getting a little unruly. But I'm going to try to keep this style in for about a month. Yeah, I probably won't push it past a month. So about a month, and then I'll be doing an update on the length retention that I've gotten since then. And yes, I'm still doing my inversion method. lengthening thing for the year, and I'll be doing an update video on that. So stay tuned, and I'll also be doing an update video on my fitness journey. So stay tuned for that. So I'm gonna see you guys on the flip side and all that jazz. Love, peace, and curly cream. Mwah.